Alright, so today we are back on our NEO GEO 6-slot cabinet here. So here's what I've decided with this one, because alright, so our 6-slot PCB right there, if you remember the one video when I first got it and I tried to hook it up and there's something wrong with that PCB. Here's my thing, what I'm going to do for the time being. I'm not going to put a CRT in this one right now. I don't really have much left anyway. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a newer style TV in there, flat screen. And we're just going to hook up a Pandora's Box. And you can still play NEO GEO games through a Pandora's Box. So I'd rather be able to use the cabinet than in just sit there in the way with nothing in it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to cut 2 pieces of wood and we're going to hang that monitor in the hole right here, and after that we'll go from there. Alright, so our monitor is now in the cabinet, mounted, and before I get the LCD comments and all that stuff, if this was going to stay a stock NEO GEO with the 6-slot, all that, yeah, it would get that CRT right there probably. But since we're going to go and put a Pandora's Box in this thing, might as well just do this. I had this laying around. It actually fills out the space pretty well in the opening here, and I think it's going to look pretty good. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to have to find, I got to find out what I did. I got a JAMA harness somewhere, and I think it might be back home. Plus, I don't have my Pandora's Box down here anyway. I thought I had that. So what we got to do is we got to run the JAMA harness, because the NEO GEO is a little bit, it's JAMA, but it's a little, the pinouts are different. And I don't feel like dealing with that, and I don't want to mess with any of the wiring. I want to leave everything NEO GEO there, and like I said, just in case I find a 6-slot or get that one repaired, I can just easily take out what I put in this and get the 6-slot going, and then put a CRT in it and make it like it should be. So the next step is putting all that stuff in. All right, Pandora's Box is in there right now. Got an HDMI cable going to the monitor. Let's turn this on real quick. And what I did real quick is I hooked it up into the NEO GEO's wiring harness, just to show right there what I was talking about, how you can't just hook it up, another JAMA board into the NEO GEO's wiring harness, because the buttons won't work. And we'll take a look at it real quick here, which that monitor looks great in there, I gotta say. And you can see the sides are kind of covered by the wooden part right here, and then your bezel goes over here. So what I'm probably going to do with that is I'll probably figure out something, maybe cover it right here, cover it up here, and then either make a bezel or maybe wrap that in like vinyl or something, and that'll actually hide the monitor's bezel. So that looks really good to me. So, alright, so the only thing, like I said, I can't use the joysticks. The only thing that I can use for some reason, that I figured out, is I can coin it up, but I can't coin it up. I can coin it up here. And even though I can coin it up, like I said, I can't use any of the buttons. And like I said, that's what happens when you hook up another JAMA board into a NEO GEO wiring harness. Alright, finally done putting the other JAMA harness in. Got our Pandora's Box going here. Let's look in here and see what we did. So I just got the Pandora's Box just showing right there on the 6-slot. Like I said, just took a JAMA harness I had laying around and just wired up my joysticks, my buttons, my power, my grounds, all that good stuff. Very easy stuff. Anybody can do it. If you need to when you're doing it, If you need to know what the wires are, just Google jammer wiring harness pinout or jammer wiring harness diagram, something like that. You'll figure it out. The only thing I really got to do is I've got to get my lights wired up still. I'm not doing that today. You see my coin door lights aren't working. My lights up here aren't working. I want to put all my NEO GEO games on my favorites list in here. Like Metal Slug, you see Metal Slug here. That way, because I really want to play just the NEO GEO stuff on here. Well, not just that, you've only got the 4 buttons because I'm not drilling into this, I'm not cutting it up, and I don't feel like making a control panel anytime soon for this to make it a 6 button. So pretty much I'm just going to use it for anything with 4 buttons or less, at least for now. And if I put all my NEO GEO and my 4 button or less games in my favorites, it'll be easier to get to. I can play it on this cabinet. But there you go. That is, I finally got back to my NEO GEO cabinet here. I know it took almost a year to get back to, but I did something to it, and I'm happy. But maybe, hopefully I can find a 6 slot for it. But if not, Pandora's Box will stay in there for a little bit. But that's it for now, and if you haven't, please like and subscribe. It would help me out a lot, and until next time, I'll see you.